Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Today we're going to learn how to draw a lobster. So I'm going to be using two tools today, two really simple tools that you can pretty much get anywhere. A number 2 pencil for just kind of laying in the lines, the underneath lines, the placement lines, and then the just a regular Sharpie marker. It's kind of dull too. Here's another Sharpie marker. It's a little better. So same kind. So let's get started with the pencil part of it. So basically with drawing a lobster, that's kind of a one large C shape that I look for. The arch of the kind of the thorax, the abdomen, the back of a lobster. And I'm drawing really lightly right now because I am going to trace over with marker. And I'm going to put it a little darker for the purpose of this video. But normally I would not go this dark. I'm going to find kind of the circular, I'm going to draw a circle, kind of oval egg shape for his thorax. Not thorax, I'm sorry, cephalothorax I believe it's called. His, the main portion of his body. Draw a circle there to kind of find it. And then I'm going to draw his tail, like another kind of circular, it looks kind of like a, maybe like a corner of a bean. And I want them to be about the same size. The tail could be a little bit smaller. And the tail's going to have kind of a fin at the end of that. Hopefully all those shapes come out on camera. So these are just the shapes to start with. I'll draw his legs. He has about 8 at least main legs. His legs are kind of broken up into segments. There's about 4 segments to the leg, but I'm kind of just going to draw a line to kind of place the leg itself. Another line, another line, another line. They're going to be on the other side of him. His face is down here. His eyes essentially are kind of under the hood of his cephalothorax. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Correct me if I'm not, guys, please. It's kind of like almost like a like a covering. It's an exoskeleton, that's what it is. And it's going to be covering up his eyeballs. And you don't really see the eyeballs of a lobster too much, you know? This isn't, who's that guy from The Little Mermaid? I can't think of his name right now. Oh. Sebastian, I think? Yeah. Oops, I need to make room for, let me add another arm over there. I need to make room for the front claws. So, we're going to do that right now. I'm going to draw it. It's kind of coming out from underneath. I'm going to draw this side first. Also in segments, it's going to be 2 kind of initial segments coming out of him. Another small one for kind of a rotator joint. Or kind of a rotation area. And then he's going to have the large, kind of, the large claw that we all know about. I'm just going to draw a circle. And that circle's almost as big as his main body there. I'm going to draw on this side as well. Remember, these things are just for placement. This isn't going to stay there. I'm going to actually go over this with marker. And then I will erase all this stuff. This is just for placement. See how see how messy it is? It's not going to be there, that's why. And then I'm going to draw just a little bit, kind of an idea of where the antennas are going to go. They're pretty long. They're coming out from right under his eyes. He's got a few more little appendages down there. It's really like 3 little bits that come out. But I don't want to get that detailed, honestly. He's going to be a little cartoony. He even has little tiny appendages coming out from his tail. I don't really know if I want to draw those. There's about 4 of them, give or take. So, this is good enough to start. See how messy, it could be messy, could be cleaner. Sorry it's messy, guys, but just to give you an idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Sharpie now, and I'm going to put down the lines that are going to be there at the end. So I'm going to start with the eyes. Start with this shell. This shell, wow. Thorax, exoskeleton. The upper part of his exoskeleton is going to be a little flatter than the lower part. I'm going to do the tail because I feel like that's the next easiest part. The tail, it seems like it has a lot of layers on it. Because it bends, the way it bends, it has these little, it's segmented. There's a little thin area, and then another thick area. Thin, thick, thin, thick. All the way to the end. Let's see. Keep going. It's going to taper down as well. Remember that? Tails also be segmented as well. All right. Now we're gonna go. I want to go tackle this claw that's closest to us because I feel that's a very big thing that people are gonna be looking at. Remember that the claw is gonna be coming out from underneath this large area. Also gonna draw this in segments. The segments I'm drawing are I'm trying to think as if one could technically slide into the other, even though they're not. Kind of like that. I'll show you in a second on the side. I'll be careful there. Make sure it's on the page. It is so close to the edge of the page right now. I have this kind of random jaggediness inside that one claw. The shape is a little wonky, but it will work. Drawing the segmented legs down here. Segmented is a really big part of this, and by segmented I mean let me show you on the side over here. Meaning if you have two shapes, let's say you have these two tube-like shapes. Pretend those are like that's a straw and that's another straw. Maybe this straw is a little bigger. This straw is going to come downward. It's going to fit right over that. It's going to cover that up. And that's kind of the way I see the segments of his body. Like one going into another. Kind of like one cup entering another cup. Drawing his antenna. Being very, very careful because it's extremely easy to screw up. That's alright, that'll work for a cartoony style lobster. I'm going to draw a little indication of the things on the bottom here. Not a lot though, very, very little there. Draw the other claw. The other claw's gonna be a little simpler. Or a background claw. And then I'm gonna draw the rest of the segmented legs there. Let me erase the pencil line so I can see what I'm working with. And I'm going to add small details around. Just like maybe little imperfections in the exoskeleton. I don't like the shape of this claw compared to that claw, but it will work in general, but I just don't like it. That's just the price of working in a Sharpie. Alright then, there you go. That's a kind of a cartoony style lobster. You can always add little more details on it. So I'm going to be going over a couple of different crustaceans this week. Sorry about that. I'm like really can't think right now. But please leave a comment below, and please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. When you subscribe, it really does affect, I mean, how often I do these things. I really do appreciate all the support that I've gotten over the last year. And I wish you good luck, guys, in your own drawing adventures. Thanks a lot.